He sat beneath the kitchen light with tired eyes and folded hands. A man who never said too much, but somehow held the land. He left before the morning spoke, came home after the sun was gone, kept his coat beside the doorway, like a soldier carrying on. There were bills upon the table, there were shoes beside the stairs, there were children growing taller while he hid his own gray hairs. He never talked about the pressure, never named the things he feared. He just smiled a little softer when the hard months disappeared. Here's to fathers who never complained, who carried storms and never named the rain, who gave their backs, their hands, their years, and swallowed down their quiet fears. Here's to fathers who never complained, who held the house through loss and strain. Some men don't say love out loud, they keep the lights on anyhow. He fixed the chair, he fixed the engine, fixed the door when winter came. But no one saw the way life bent him, no one counted what it claimed. His hands were rough from honest labor, his voice was low from holding back. He taught us how to stand in weather with no instruction, no map. And when the room grew loud with worry, he would step outside alone, smoke a little in the darkness, then come back in like stone. Here's to fathers who never complained, who carried storms and never named the rain, who gave their backs, their hands, their years, and swallowed down their quiet fears. Here's to fathers who never complained, who held the house through loss and strain. Some men don't say love out loud, they keep the lights on anyhow. Now I see him in the mirror, in the way I don't explain, in the silence at the table, in the walking through the pain. I used to think he was distant, I used to think he did not feel. Now I know some hearts stay hidden just to keep the others healed. If I could sit beside him now, I'd say the words I never knew. I saw the weight you carried, Father, and I understand you too. Not every love is gentle, not every love can speak. Some love works the late shift and comes home worn and weak. Some love is in the quiet, some love is in the rain, some love is in a tired man who never once complained. Here's to fathers who never complained, who carried storms and never named the rain, who gave their backs, their hands, their years, and swallow down their quiet fears. Here's to fathers who never complained, who held their house through loss and strain. Some men don't say love out loud, they keep the lights on anyhow. Here's to fathers who never complain, may their silence not be in vain. If love could wear a working face, it would look like him in that old place. The kitchen light still remembers the chair beside the wall, a father who said very little and gave almost all.
He kept the lights on when the money ran thin, kept the cold outside the window, kept the worry locked within. There were envelopes on the table with numbers written red. There was overtime on his shoulders, there were prayers he never said. He counted coins beneath the lamp when the whole house fell asleep, and left before the morning came with promises to keep. He never called it sacrifice, he never called it pain. He just wore the same old jacket and walked back into the rain. He kept the lights on when the night grew long, kept the roof above our heads, kept the family moving on. He kept the lights on, though his own heart paid the cost. Some men give away their warmth so no one else feels lost. He knew the sound of late rent due, the weight of winter bills, the quiet math of getting by, the fear that never stills. He would stand beside the window with his coffee going cold, looking out at all the things he never let us hold. And if we laughed inside that room, if we slept without a care, it was because he fought the dark and never told us it was there. He kept the lights on when the night grew long, kept the roof above our heads, kept the family moving on. He kept the lights on, though his own heart paid the cost. Some men give away their warmth so no one else feels lost. Years went by like folded letters stacked inside a kitchen drawer. Every season took a little, every duty asked for more. Now I understand the silence in the way he checked the door, in the way he watched the weather like he'd seen hard times before. He did not need a song of glory, he did not need his name in stone. speech. Maybe love is not a flame. Maybe love is simply staying when the hard years call your name. Maybe love is working tired so the house can sleep in peace. Maybe love is one man standing where the darkness used to be. He kept the lights on when the night grew long, kept the roof above our heads, kept the family moving on. He kept the lights on, though his own heart paid the cost. Some men give away their warmth so no one else feels lost. He kept the lights on with no witness, no applause. A quiet man, a tired soul, living by a father's laws. The lamp still glows at midnight. The rain still knows his name. He kept the lights on. I never asked for praise. His hands were always tired, but they never turned away. They fixed what life had broken, then went back to work next day. Those hands knew rust and timber, knew the weight of tools and wire, knew the steering wheel at sunrise, knew the stove, the sink, the fire. They tied small shoes on mornings, they held doors against the cold, they carried bags and boxes, they grew quiet, rough and old. He did not speak of hurting, he did not ask for rest. He just rubbed the ache from his fingers and gave the world his best. His hands were always tired, but they still held on to the house, to the family, to the years already gone. His hands were always tired, but they never let us fall. Some fathers say almost nothing and still give you it all. There were scars across his knuckles from repairs nobody saw. There was oil beneath the fingernails, there was winter in his jaw. He could make a broken engine find its voice and run again. But he never learned the softer art of saying where he'd been. Sometimes I'd see him sitting with his palms open and still, like they were asking for a mercy that his mouth could never will. His hands were always tired, but they still held on to the house, to the family, to the years already gone. His hands were always tired, but they never let us fall. Some fathers say almost nothing and still give you it all. Now my hands are getting older, and I see what he became, in the way I fix the small things, in the way I hide the pain. I remember him at evening, by the table, half asleep, with the day still in his fingers and the silence running deep. If I could hold those hands once more, I'd not ask why he was cold. I thank them for the 1,000 things they carried and never told. Hands can build a shelter, hands can carry years, hands can hide a lifetime of unspoken fears. Hands can show the kind of love that never found a word. Sometimes the deepest tenderness is the quietest thing we heard. His hands were always tired, but they still held on to the house, to the family, to the years already gone. His hands were always tired, but they never let us fall. Some fathers say almost nothing and still give you it all. His hands were always tired, but they left a light behind. And every door they opened and every life they tried to make kind. His hands were always tired, but they gave us better days, and everything he could not say stayed written in their ways. He never said the easy things the way some fathers do, but every morning came around and somehow he came through. He was not a man of speeches, he was not a man of praise. He kept his love in quiet habits and in long forgotten days. In the coat beside the doorway, in the lunchbox by the chair, and the way he checked the windows when the cold got in the air. He could not say I'm proud of you without looking at the floor, but he stayed through every hard year
and then stayed a little more. He loved without words, with tired hands and a heavy name. He loved without words, through the pressure and the rain. He loved without words, in the things he did each day. Some fathers never say it right, they just never walk away. He would stand behind the table when the whole room grew too loud, not knowing how to enter, not knowing how to be proud. He carried all his tenderness like tools inside a box, something useful, something hidden, something weathered, something locked. Maybe life had made him careful, maybe no one taught him how to let the softer parts of him come gently to the mouth. He loved without words, with tired hands and a heavy name. He loved without words, through the pressure and the rain. He loved without words, in the things he did each day. Some fathers never say it right, they just never walk away. Now I understand the silence in the way he turned away, not because his heart was empty, but because he had no phrase. I see him in my own hands when I fix what has been torn, when I keep the house from falling and pretend I am not warm. If I could meet him at that table, with the years no longer blurred, I would tell him I can hear him now, in everything unheard. Not every love is spoken, not every heart can sing. Some men were raised by winter and still became the spring. Some love comes home exhausted, some love works late and bends. Some love is not a sentence, but a man who never ends. He loved without words, with tired hands and a heavy name. He loved without words, through the pressure and the rain. He loved without words, in the things he did each day. Some fathers never say it right, they just never walk away. He loved without words. Maybe now I see the quiet man I thought was distant was giving all he knew to me. He never said the easy things, but the old house still hurt. The deepest kind of love he had was love without words.
Dinner got cold again. Underneath the kitchen light, a plate left on the table for a man who worked past night. He came in through the back door with the rain along his coat, set his keys down very gently, cleared the dust from his throat. The house was already sleeping, the hallway dark and still. The clock above the oven sounded louder than his will. There was food beneath the foil, there was silence in the chair, and the smell of what he missed again still waiting in the air. Dinner got cold again, but he never made a sound. He just sat there in the quiet, with the long day wrapped around. Dinner got cold again, like so many nights before. Some fathers miss the little things while trying to give them more. There were drawings on the fridge door, there were shoes beside the stairs, there were birthdays marked in pencil, there were years he missed in layers. He did not mean to be absent, he did not choose the pain. He was fighting with the hours so the house could stand the rain. But children do not understand the language of a bill. They only know an empty chair and a father standing still. Dinner got cold again, but he never made a sound. He just sat there in the quiet, with the long day wrapped around. Dinner got cold again, like so many nights before. Some fathers miss the little things while trying to give them more. Years later in my own kitchen, with my coffee going cold, I finally learned the shape of him in the weight I had to hold. I thought he chose the distance, I thought he chose the door, but now I know he traded time to keep wolves from the floor. And every late night table, every plate beneath the light, was not a sign he loved us less, but proof he lost that fight. If I could turn the kitchen clock back to one of those old nights, I would sit beside him quietly
and not ask him to be bright. I would let him meet in silence, let the rain fall where it may, and thank him for the empty chair that brought us one more day. Dinner got cold again, but he never made a sound. He just sat there in the quiet, with the long day wrapped around. Dinner got cold again, like so many nights before. Some fathers miss the little things while trying to give them more. Dinner got cold again, but love was sitting there in a tired man, a folded coat, and an unanswered prayer. The plate was cold, the light was low. He bowed his head and ate alone.
The bills knew his name before the morning knew his face. They waited on the table like they owned that little place. There were numbers in the margins, there were dates circled in red. There were envelopes like shadows stacked beside the daily bread. He would sit beneath the lamplight with a pencil in his hand, trying to make a little money, do the work of a better man. He never let the children see it, never let the fear walk through. He just folded up the worry like all good fathers do. The bills knew his name, they knew the weight he carried home. They knew the hours he had traded, they knew the nights he spent alone. The bills knew his name, but his heart stayed quiet still. Some men fight their hardest battles with a pen beside a bill. He knew the sound of winter coming, knew the cost of every leak, knew the silence after payday when the future still looked weak. He could stretch $1 thinner than the light across the floor, could make a child feel safe inside while fear stood at the door. And if his hands were shaking, he would hide them in his coat, walk outside into the darkness just to breathe and clear his throat. The bills knew his name, they knew the weight he carried home. They knew the hours he had traded. They knew the nights he spent alone. The bills knew his name, but his heart stayed quiet still. Some men fight their hardest battles with a pen beside a bill. I remember him at midnight with the lamp above his head, looking older than the morning, with the papers turning red. I did not know the meaning of the lines across his brow. I only knew the lights stayed on, and somehow we made it out. Now I see the hidden courage in that tired, quiet frame. A father does not need a battlefield when the bills already know his name. There are wars without a uniform. There are wounds without a sound. There are men who hold a family up while slowly wearing down. Not every hero raises flags. Not every brave man shines. Some just keep the roof from leaking and pay one more debt on time. The bills knew his name. They knew the weight he carried home. They knew the hours he traded. They knew the nights he spent alone. The bills knew his name, but his heart stayed quiet still. Some men fight their hardest battles with a pen beside a bill. The bills knew his name, but we remember more. The man who kept the darkness out and never counted what he bore. The papers turned yellow, the house grew old, but the light stayed on because he carried the cold. I used to think he was distant. I used to think he was cold. A man with very few answers and a face already old. He stood at the edge of the doorway when the house was loud with life, never knowing how to enter, never knowing what felt right. He worked until the evening, then sat without a word, while we mistook his silence for a heart that went unheard. I was young and full of questions. He was tired and full of years. I wanted him to say it. He was busy hiding fears. He is the Father, I understand now. The quiet man I blame somehow. I see the weight behind his eyes. I see the love he kept disguised. He is the Father, I understand now. In my own tired hands somehow. Some truths only come around when life has worn a young man down. I remember how he watched the rain like it owed him something back. How he checked the locks at midnight. How he stood against the lack. He never told me I am afraid. He never said I am worn. He just carried every winter so the house could stay warm. Back then I called it distance. Now I know it was defense. Some men are raised by hardship and spend their lives making sense. He is the Father, I understand now. The quiet man I blame somehow. I see the weight behind his eyes. I see the love he kept disguised. He is the Father, I understand now. In my own tired hands somehow. Some truths only come around when life has worn a young man down. Now I catch myself at midnight, counting bills beneath the light, holding words inside my chest just to keep the family bright. I hear his voice inside my silence, feel his years inside my bones. I understand the way a man can give his life and still feel alone. If I could go back to that table, I would not ask him to explain. I would sit beside him quietly and share a little of the rain. Father, I was young, I did not know the cost. I only saw the man you became, not the boy you lost. Now the years have taught me what your silence would not say. You were not made of stone. You were just surviving day by day. He is the Father, I understand now. The quiet man I blame somehow. I see the weight behind his eyes. I see the love he kept disguised. He is the Father, I understand now. In my own tired hands somehow. Some truths only come around when life has worn a young man down. He is the Father, I understand now. And if he could hear me today, I would tell him I finally know why he had so
the truth somehow. He was carrying everything. I understand him now. I used to think he was distant. I used to think he was cold, a man with very few answers, and a face already old. He stood at the edge of the doorway when the house was loud with life, never knowing how to enter, never knowing what felt right. He worked until the evening, then sat without a word.
He never asked for thanks, never waited by the door, never counted what he gave or said he should have had more. He rose before the daylight with his coat across his arm, left the house still sleeping, kept the cold from doing harm. He knew the sound of engines, knew the weight of honest pay, knew a man could lose his youth just getting others through the day. And when the evening found him with the ache inside his frame, he still asked how we were doing and never spoke his name. He never asked for thanks, he never asked for praise. He just gave his life in pieces through ordinary days. He never asked for thanks, though the years took what they took. Some men write their love in silence and never need the world to look. There were things he went without that we never had to know. New shoes left in shop windows, old dreams he let go. He would laugh at small complaints like they could not touch his skin. But I have seen his quiet face when nobody else was in. He never made us feel the burden, he never showed the fear. He just carried all the weight and called it another year. He never asked for thanks, he never asked for praise. He just gave his life in pieces through ordinary days. He never asked for thanks, though the years took what they took. Some men write their love in silence and never need the world to look. Now the house feels full of echoes from the things he used to do. The door that never stuck too long, the lamp that always burned blue. I see him in the small repairs, in the chair beside the wall, and the way the family stood, because he quietly held it all. And maybe thanks came far too late, maybe words were overdue, but every light's still burning here, is still speaking back to you. Not every man wants flowers, not every man wants tears. Some just want their children safe across the hungry years. Still, if time could bend toward mercy, if the old days could come back, I would stand before my father and give him all the thanks he lacked. He never asked for thanks, he never asked for praise. He just gave his life in pieces through ordinary days. He never asked for thanks, though the years took what they took. Some men write their love in silence and never need the world to look. He never asked for thanks, but I give it now somehow to the man who kept us standing when he barely knew how. He never asked for thanks, never waited by the door, but I thank him in the silence more and more. Old man at the kitchen table, with a night across his hands, coffee cold beside the paper, rain falling soft upon the land. He sits beneath the yellow light, where the years have gathered slow, a shadow in a worn-out shirt, in the house he helped to grow. There are photographs behind him, faces younger than today, children with their Sunday smiles, before the time moved them away. He does not call it loneliness, he does not call it grief. He just stares into the coffee like it might offer some relief. Old man at the kitchen table, still carrying what he can, with tired eyes and quiet shoulders, still
still trying to be a man. Old man at the kitchen table, where the whole long life comes through. Some fathers grow old in silence after giving youth to you. The chair remembers evenings when the room was full of sound, small hands reaching for supper, little shoes across the ground. He remembers working Sundays, he remembers missing games, he remembers all the birthdays that came home without his name. Not because he did not love them, not because he did not care, but life can make a father absent while his heart is always there. Old man at the kitchen table, still carrying what he can, with tired eyes and quiet shoulders, still trying to be a man. Old man at the kitchen table, where the whole long life comes through. Some fathers grow old in silence after giving youth to you. His hands rest on the table like tools laid down at last. No more rushing through the morning, no more outrunning the past. But rest does not come easy to a man who lived by need. He still listens for a problem, he still waits for mouths to feed. There's a softness in his breathing, there's a weather in his face. There are things he never spoke of, still sitting in that place. If you still have time to ask him what the hard years cost. Ask him what he dreamed of once, ask him what he lost. Do not wait for perfect words, do not wait for some grand sign. Sit beside the quiet man while there is still time. Old man at the kitchen table, still carrying what he can, with tired eyes and quiet shoulders, still trying to be a man. Old man at the kitchen table, where the whole long life comes through. Some fathers grow old in silence after giving youth to you. Old man at the kitchen table, may the night be gentle now. May the house he kept from falling finally let him lay it down. Old man at the kitchen table, the light is low and warm. He gave his life to shelter and called it keeping out the storm.
The house still remembers him. In the floorboards, in the walls, in the door that closes slowly, in the quiet of the hall. His coat no longer hangs there, but the hook still seems to wait. The chair beside the window still leans beneath his weight. There are marks upon the workbench. There are tools inside a drawer. There are places where his hands once moved that no one sees no more. He was never loud about it. He was never one to claim. But every room inside this house still somehow knows his name. The house still remembers him, the man who held it through, the one who kept the rain outside and carried more than we knew. The house still remembers him in every light that stayed. Some fathers never leave the world. They live in what they made. The kitchen keeps his silence. The table keeps his care. The porch remembers evenings when he stood and watched the air. The garage still smells like winter, like oil and old machines, like all the little battles that were hidden in between. And when the rain starts falling on the roof he fixed by hand, it sounds like someone whispering that he did all a father can. The house still remembers him, the man who held it through, the one who kept the rain outside and carried more than we knew. The house still remembers him in every light that stayed. Some fathers never leave the world. They live in what they made. Now I walk through rooms he guarded with the years inside my chest, and I understand his tired way of never asking rest. I see his love in door frames and the bills he made disappear. In the morning light he fought for year after year after year. He did not leave much written, he did not leave long prayers, but he left a kind of shelter that still holds us unaware. Maybe that is how men stay when their voices fade from sound. Not in statues, not in stories, but in roofs that still stand down. In a son who keeps on trying, in a daughter safe at night, in the quiet ordinary mercy of a working kitchen light. The house still remembers him, the man who held it through, the one who kept the rain outside and carried more than we knew.
gave us everything.